So this is basically all it is a Minn Kota trolling motor power center. You can see there, you can get it from Amazon. I forget exactly how much it is. I'll put that in the details and the links to where you can buy this stuff. But anyway, it's a Minn Kota trolling motor power center. It comes with a lot of really good features. It's got a 10 amp breaker and a big 60 amp breaker, and that's for the big these big poles here. And you can, that's obviously made to hook up your trolling motor, but if you really wanted to hook up some big amps to it, or charge up another battery, I wouldn't jump start anything, but I guess you probably could. But anyway, I think it's like 10 gauge, no, probably like 4 gauge wire going to that, so you could probably do that if you really wanted to. But anyway, it's made to run a trolling motor, and so it's got a lot of good features built in for that. You've got your test there. You can see you got a pretty good charge on it because I keep it on the charger all the time. But then a couple of other nice things. You got your 12 volt sockets here. There's one on this side, and there's one on this side. There's one on this side, and you can put whatever you want to in there, or you can rip them out and replace them with USB or something like that. I thought about doing that, but then I said, shoot, I'll leave them like they are, and then I can plug whatever adapters I want in there. Right out of the box, that's all this thing has. It's sturdier than most battery boxes, and that's one of the things that I liked about it. So what I did is I put an inverter on it, and this inverter is actually bolted right to the side of the box. It's 800 watts. You can't really see it, so I got a strap in the way. 800 watt Stanley inverter. I just bought it from Lowe's. Does a real good job. It'll run a small air conditioner. Matter of fact, it'll run this little window unit air conditioner right here. I'm sure it won't run it long, but it will run it. It will not kick off that inverter, which is good, I guess. And if you look real close, you can see kind of the terminals there. The wires are I drilled holes right through the box, and the wires are coming straight out into the inverter. Couple other mods I did to this thing. The light's really not too great in here. Anyway, those are power poles. Let's see if I can lean this thing up a little bit so we can get some light on it. Those are power pole, a 4-post power pole connector that I put in there. It's a surface mount. You can get it from, what's that website? I forget. There's a website out there. They sell lots of power poles. I think it's PowerWorks is the website. PowerWorks.com, something like that. And then I put a voltage indicator here. I got this from Amazon. I think they're not much, a couple bucks. And it's also surface mount. Just cut the hole out with just a regular utility knife, and you're rocking and rolling. And I'm using the power pole connection to go up to my 2900 that I have in the garage here. And you can see my high-tech mount that I use to hold the power station. It took a lot of research to develop this chair. No, not really. Anyway, that's going to the 2900, and then I've got just a cheap Black & Decker charger from Home Depot. Just a little trickle that keeps it charged up. That's going in the other side. It just makes it easy to plug stuff up. And if I want to go to field day, it's that easy, and then I just pick it up and carry it off. So why do I have ratchet straps on it? Well, the thing comes with some straps. It comes with one strap. And matter of fact, the strap it goes right here where my power poles were. And I'll be honest with you, part of the reason that these ratchet straps are up here is because I forgot that the one that came with it goes through here, and I wasn't going to leave a big gaping hole there. But the other reason I did it is because those straps are really not made, well, I'll put it this way. They put a big, strong handle on the top of it, but the strap is all that holds the top to the bottom. And you've got a, I don't know, 40, 50 pound battery in there, deep cycle marine battery. it'll probably hold it, but I said, shoot, I messed up and it's probably not strong enough anyway, and I don't want to have to worry about it. So I just put a couple ratchet straps that I had laying around there, and you can tighten it up real good that way. So that's how that ended up like that. So it's a pretty stout beast, and it worked real good at field day last year, and I like it a lot. So that's my power station that I put together. And I have a nice Renogy solar panel that I use to charge it up with if there's no other grid or anything like that. And I might do another video on that if anybody wants to see it. But that's the power station. So anyway.